Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today, and I'm finally doing the video on this particular hair. I've been showing a couple of you guys different snippets and different things like that of this particular hair and what is going on. Some of you were a little confused as far as like, did I grow my hair out? Did I blow it out? Is this my hair? Is it crochet braids? Is it extensions? What is it? Is it a sew-in? No, it's actually clip-ins. So all of this gorgeousness, gorgeous hair is hair that was provided by HerGiver hair. So of course I do want to show you guys about the presentation. One thing I did notice about the company is that their reps are very nice. Like, I've been corresponding with one particular rep and she was so nice, so kind, answered all my questions, very patient, checked in to see what was going on, even watched some of my videos and commented on my videos like it wasn't strictly business. I was like, okay, I like that. So they're definitely very nice, and we did build a very nice rapport, so I love that. Now, as far as the hair that I'm using, I'm wearing 16 and 14 inches. I'll get into the package and everything. This is exactly what the hair comes in. It was in this nice little box. The shipping was really good. It took like maybe 2 or 3 days to get to me, maybe even less. So the shipping was really good. And then all of my hair came packaged in these little baggies right here, and they all had a card telling me exactly what was in it and so on. So I do have a video where I showed you guys the hair. They also have like different samples. Like, I believe if you do want to see different samples on the website, they do have samples here that I'll show you guys in a few. They give you a card to let you know exactly what kind of hair you're wearing and so on. The product type that I decided to get was a clip-in hair because I've never had clip-in hair extensions, and I have to say I'm absolutely loving them. The texture of the hair is kinky. You guys know I love that really nice kinky curly, but if you do decide that you want like a looser curl, 3C, wavy, really tight and coily like this, like 4A hair, like 4A, 4C, 4B, you can get that type of hair. Any type of curl you want, they got it. The different type of length that I'm wearing is a 14 inch, and then I'm also wearing a 16 inch. So the 16 inch I actually have at the bottom, and when you pull it down, it actually comes like all the way down to 16 inches. So you're not being shortchanged in the hair or anything like that. And the color that I got, the weight is 100 grams for each of them, and then the color is natural color. So as far as the different care instructions, they do have a booklet that tells you all about the hair, in-depth information. It tells you about, you know, the company itself. It tells you about the curl pattern, how to care for your hair, how to wash it, and different things like that. So it lets you know exactly how to deal with it. They tell you different things that you should not do, like you shouldn't use heat on it, you shouldn't flat iron it, you should not relax it. I don't know why somebody would want to mess with this beautiful hair, but you should not relax the hair. They actually give you different tips and tricks on doing twist outs with the hair to keep the curl. It's very in-depth, and then they actually have recommended products here in this little grid here that tells you exactly how to go about caring for your hair. And I really love that aspect behind this company, that they took the time to actually, you know, give you the instructions, because most of these other companies, you'll sit there and spend like maybe $200, $500, and they give you no instruction on how to care for your hair. You do something, you mess it up, what do you have to do? You have to go pay for it again. So I love the fact that they were very thorough, and they tell you exactly how to care for the hair, so that, you know, it could be a really nice investment. You can keep it for a while, you can love it, all that good stuff. So I really did appreciate that. So that's all. So that's basically everything that was inside of the actual box. I'll get into showing you the hair texture itself. So in the initial video that I showed you guys, I was just getting a feel for it. You will see the footage now. All I did was basically separate each section and place the hairs in between where I parted it, so that my hair could blend in with it. And I would actually recommend you guys not doing it that way, because it was just a lot of hair with my hair, and then on top of the clip-ins as well, it was just too much. So what I actually would advise you guys to do this time around would be, if you know how to flat twist, if you know how to braid, if you could braid your hair across, that's even better. But if you can do it back, which is what I did because I can't seem to flat twist to the side, if you can flat twist it going back, it's better, because when you actually do have the clip-in, which I'll show you soon, it has like a little portion on here where you can latch onto it, and it will keep it snug and sturdy, but it looks like it's still in the hair. So I'll do a closer shot so you can see exactly what the clip-ins look like. So right now I have it clipped out, and you guys can see these are the little combs. So what you would do is, when you do have a braid or something that you wanted to snag onto, all you would do is basically clip it and secure it, and then you would snap it closed. When you do clip it down, this portion basically holds it secure to the hair, so you don't have to worry about it clipping out or anything. So this is what the texture looks like. You guys can see from the roots, it's like a very nice loose curl, but after playing with it, manipulating it, this is exactly how it ends up looking. But it looks exactly like, you know, 4B, like 4B, 4A, even 4C here, especially when you get down to the bottom, when you like really get through it. It looks exactly like how, you know, our hair would look. And this is the color, so it looks more like a 4. To me, this looks like it would be a mix between like a 4B and a 4A, because this is kind of like how my hair texture looks like when it gets wet. It's just a little more kinkier than that. And then I also have these as well. So these are the single ones because I have all of the regular ones. So again, you guys can see it has that, oh, especially like in the light, you guys can see it has that nice little curl pattern there. And that's exactly what it looks like. And so if you are interested in investing in this hair, they did give me samples so you guys can see exactly what the curls look like. This is their coily 14 inches. And as you guys can see, the curls are very, very nice. If I had to put this on a texture category, I would probably say this is probably like a 4A, maybe a 4B actually. So this is the coily one. And as you guys can see, these are the wefts right here. If you are interested in doing like anything like a sew-in, that's what the curly, this is what the coily one looks like. They also have another one where if you like more of the kinky, this is more like a 4B, 4A, 4B, 4C. This is the kinky, also 14 inches. You guys can see that the curls are very, very tightly knit together. Hopefully you guys can see that. And it's a very nice pattern. Like this is the one that I decided that I wanted because it's, you know, pretty much similar to my hair pattern. And then if you do want something that's a little looser, this is going to like more of the wavy. This is more like the 3C. This is the curly one. This is also 14 inches. And the hair is very soft. It's very smooth. And it feels exactly like how that hair would feel. And what I love about this company is that it doesn't necessarily look like the hair, but it feels like the hair. Like this one is very soft. It's very smooth. With the hair, as the coils get tighter, you can feel that it's still pretty soft, but you can feel how dense the curls are. Like you could really, really feel it. And I definitely love that. And it feels exactly like how my hair would feel. So I love that. So I did wear this hair, I would say, for like about a course of 3 different days just to see exactly how it was. And it was very similar to my hair. I noticed that, you know, like I would pick it out for a certain amount of time, and then after, you know, like, you know, the days go by, whatever, if there was humidity in the hair, it would actually shrink back up. So this is exactly like how my hair is, and I do have some of my hair out. If you guys are interested in like blending techniques and all of that, I picked the kinky one because I know that with, you know, that kinky hair, you can get away with it being so densely compacted that you can't really see like parting or anything like that. So that's why I picked this one. So I have like, I know I have one clip-in on the bottom here, that's a 16, then I have another 14 like in the middle, and then I have 2 smaller ones on this side and this side. And then I basically left some of my hair out. This one right here, this on top, this is my hair. And then the rest of it is a clip-in. Now if I do this, you guys can definitely see that the color changes, but this is with it hitting the light. It's more of like a brown color, but anytime when you do have hair that is natural, it's all human, 100% human hair, it's kind of hard to get that color payoff unless you actually do chemically, you know, dye the hair. But for the most part, when you look at me and it's not hitting the light, you can definitely see that it looks exactly like my hair. Like when I went back, you guys cannot tell that it was more of a brownish kind of color. So that's also what I love about it as well. So again, this is exactly what the hair looks like, and you guys can see it mimics my hair entirely. Like it's, I can't believe how close they got it to my hair. So as far as what blending went, I put the clip-ins on top of each other. I didn't leave any hair out because like I said, it's compacted. I'll turn around so you guys can see. And then when I got to this portion on the top, all I did was I just left my hair out in the front, and I just made like a little hump so that it could blend this area so it didn't look like, you know, that weird U shape where you would need like a missing closure or something like that. And that's all I did. So what I love about this experience with using the clip-ins is that it was easy for me to use. I didn't have to fuss with it as much like I would with a wig, with blending and everything like that. Since I chose hair that was similar to mine, the leave out was good. I didn't have a lot of tension on, you know, like my edges or braiding patterns. I didn't have to deal with any of that, and I love that because usually that's usually like my fear when I am doing like extensions or whatever. So this is exactly what the hair looks like, and I did pick it out. So again, this is the 16 inches. So I'm pulling it down. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm trying to come back a little bit so it's in focus. It comes like a little bit past the boobie, and then it goes right back up. So it mimics natural hair like to the T. It really, really does. And then I have the 14 inches. I think the 14, no, this is 16. This one right here is more like the 14 inches. So this one comes like about to this length. So it really depends on your length and, you know, how you actually want to use the hair. So I will turn around so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. So this is what the hair looks like from the side. I'm really hoping you guys can see that because I know my silver's in the back. And then this is what it looks like from the back. So with the hair being so big, you don't really see this parts where it separates or anything like that. And that's what I really love about it. And then this is what the hair looks like from the other side. And again, this is my hair right here. Like this part, this is my hair. So you really can't tell. Like you really honestly cannot tell. A lot of you guys could not tell if I had extensions or whatever the case is. So I love that. It does have shedding as well. Like it's not a lot of shedding, but if you do pick it out, you will see that you will have some hair that is in the comb. And I like that. Most people don't like their units to shed, their clip-ins or whatever extensions to shed. But with this particular hair, you do want that shedding because you don't want it to get stuck in the hair. It gets matted, it gets tangled. That's not fun. So I love it when I actually do pick it. Some of that hair does come out and it does, you know, let go, and the shedding does let go so that it doesn't mat together. So I love that. Now I did not wash the hair yet, so I can't really tell you guys exactly how it fares as far as when it is washed, but I will be doing a styling video so you guys can see more in depth how that is. Usually you should wash your clip-ins, but I was just so excited to, you know, just utilize it. I just threw it right in. So we'll see exactly how it fares when I do wash, and I'm going to do the same thing, wash, condition, all that good stuff. But pretty much that's exactly how it is with tangles. It is kinky hair, so you can't expect like miracles. Same thing with my hair. I do have to like try my best to detangle it. So with this hair, when you're storing it, you don't just want to ball it up and throw it in a bag. You actually want to treat it the way you would treat your natural hair. So when it's not in use, what I do to preserve the curls is I actually twist it and I apply a little bit of product to it, because like I said, it's 100% human hair. So this is not hair that you just want to, you know, just like be haphazardly with. You definitely do want to take care of it. And it's beautiful hair. It really is beautiful hair. When I posted the picture, a lot of you guys were like, wow, I love that. I love that look. And I love it too. So, you know, if you do get this hair, you want to make sure that you are going to take care of it. The touch, it feels exactly how it will with natural hair. If you do not moisturize it, it is going to be dry. I probably wouldn't add any oils to it just because, you know, like, I don't know, like I just wouldn't do it just yet unless I know that I'm definitely going to wash it. But you can, like I said, it's human hair. It's 100% human hair. So if you wanted to do the entire, like, it's totally okay. As far as with styling goes, I would use like a pomade for like my edges or whatever. The blending's easy. I say just leave a little bit of hair of your hair out, and all you have to do is just use some blending, what do you call it, edge control, to like slick your edges down. That's exactly what I did. And that's pretty much it. To get more of that length, you can kind of like, you know, just finger comb it. You could get a pig, you could pick it out. It can get pretty big. So I think that's how I would actually end up, you know, try to get some more length of the hair. But for the most part, I just, you know, just scrunch it back up and it goes right back to the way it's going to be. And I chose this particular length of 14 and 16 because I felt like this is going to be great for my hair. It's not going to look too unnatural. It actually looks like, you know, I've been growing out my hair like for like about 6 years now. So I love it. Like I really do love it. And you guys can let me know exactly what you think. I'm only trying to do different things and show you guys different things on the channel. So I'll probably have a couple more videos showcasing this hair and so on. If you guys have any questions regarding it, you can ask me down below in the comments, and I'll also leave a link down below to HerGiverHair.com so you guys can see exactly which one I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next video.